10, that's 20, that's 30. Okay, so I just got 30. 30 is not 32. Hello, everybody. I am the Dungeon Guru, and we are playing Kingdom Death Monster. And I've pulled the camera back so that you could see the the complete chaos that kind of is the table. And also, I'm hoping that you can feel just a fraction of how overwhelmed I actually feel. So, I've actually, before I even started recording, I have probably been looking at this for about 30 minutes, and I can't say that I'm any closer to understanding what I need to do. So, I feel like this is definitely a pivotal moment in the campaign, and I want to give it its due time, and I want to allow, it to kind of to breathe and to try and figure out what the best course of action is. That being said, it just feels like I don't know. There's a lot going on here, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to route through to something, sufficient enough. Um, but we're going to try our best, because that's all you can do in life. So let's get started. What is the first thing I need to do? I think I'm going to move this over a little bit, give ourselves some room. We need to generate endeavors. That's the first thing. So we have only 3 returning survivors, but the survivor that's not returning was a savior, so they simply ceased to exist. They will not generate any endeavors, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then do we have any tinkers? 4 and 5, and 6 here, and 7 from cooking. Okay, so 7 endeavors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Okay. Not evenly spaced at all, but who's counting? Mm, update our timeline. So we are going into this is I think why I'm feeling so much trepidation here is that we're going to be going into the level 3 butcher encounter. And I think we did fairly well against the level 2 butcher. But I didn't even try the level 2 kingsman, as you know. So let's give this a shuffle and see what kind of trouble we can get in here. The open maw. Okay, well this one's really not good, I think. Oh no, this is the one where you can get a steel sword or a lantern sword, right? Okay. Let's see. A large stone face slowly opens its mouth. Survivors prove their bravery by running into it. Okay, if you roll. Okay. And oh yeah, nobody else can survive. Okay. Well, let's just look at who we have that could sacrifice themselves. I mean, bravely venture into the mall. Halagos with your broken jaw, huh? It's cold here this morning. I have my slippers on. I have a hat on. It's quite chilly. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna roll d10s, and I guess. Oh, you must be a departing survivor this year. 30. So like 4 dice. 4 dice would probably be. Is that what the maths to? Maybe not 4. Yeah, not 4. That's crazy. What was I thinking? Well, 30. Huh. Hmm. Okay. After thinking about it for a second and checking some numbers out, I believe that it's probably between 5 and 6. Um, I didn't quite know how to. I didn't want to like actually look it up. I just kind of napkin mathed it. I think it's between 5 and 6. 6 is probably better. Um, so I think I'm just gonna roll 6. I'm gonna send Fair Malagos into the mall. May he live forever. He's alive. Okay, well, what do we actually have then? That's 20, 30. No, no, that's 10. That's 20. That's 30. Okay, so I just got 30. 30 is not 32. Okay, well, 2 vermin resources. I'll take those. 2. A sword beetle and a hissing cockroach. I don't even know what those do. Boop, boop. Okay, well, that's fun. I guess I could do it. Oh, I need to. That does cost a thingy. Okay. I guess I could send somebody else. Um, do I just send the same person? Hmm. Maybe? Okay. Sure, let's try it again. Same person. Okay. All right. All right. So 15. Um, what's the easiest way to add these? 11. So that's 26, 32, and 35. Okay, we did it. 35. Okay, gain the lantern sword. Nice. Okay. Um, well, I'll just put that right here. I don't know if it's any good, but that was cool. And so actually now you must be a departing survivor, huh there, Mr. Caligos? With your broken jaw? Let's create you, I suppose. Caligos? Is that how you spell it? Caligos? Maybe. Maybe that's how you spell it. Okay. Well, that's cool. I liked that. I guess technically we could roll it again, but I think I'm done. Okay. Yeah. Let me just double check my math here. Right? 11, 20. Wait, is that only 20? 11 and 9, 20, 35. Yeah, 35. Okay. Sweet. Okie dokie. Oh, I do need to spend one of these. I kind of want to. I feel like I want to. I want somebody to die though, so I can get some endeavors back. I was kind of counting on that. I guess it's fine. I guess I shouldn't be complaining that somebody didn't die, right? But do I really want to send Caligos into the fight? Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, that was a fun event. I suppose this is I could run in there again. I don't need to choose that right now though. So perhaps for now, let's think about an endeavor, maybe? I can use a monster organ, a monster bone, and a monster hide, right? That seems reasonable. Those there. Archive this. Give this a shuffle. Look at 4. What do we got? Pictographs, saga, bed, scarification. Okay, that's Yeah, all right. Saga's Saga's pretty good. I think if I had had Saga, yeah, I would have gained like additional stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many more level 3 queries I'm going to be doing. It might be the bed just for the survival limit. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. I think I'll spend 1 to shrine because I think that's always good. A 4. Okay, yep. So we do get the departing thing thangs. That's good. All right. And I have 3 of these guys. Let's look at cooking because now I have a couple more little creepy crawlies. Maybe I can make something cool. Oh boy, I was going pretty quick there. One more. Okay. Okay. All right. So I can't make any of this. Okay, that's fun. That's fine. I wonder if I can just consume this. I don't know. Can I just choose to consume a sword beetle or like this cyclops fly? I don't know about that actually. All right. After consulting the rules, which I did not subject you and your loss of time to, I think I can just consume this. So I could eat this and I could eat this. And that's interesting because I could essentially, I mean, like I could use it on, I could try and I could feed both these things to. Don't I have one more? Don't I have a lonely ant? What's the ant do? Swap swap insanity and survival values. Okay. Well, that's not as good to be honest. All right. Hmm. I think that's interesting. Okay. We're gonna have Caligos eat this weird thing. It's with a K. It's Calcigos, right? Calcigos. I did spell it right. Man, I played a lot of World of Warcraft. Okay. Caligos, you're gonna eat this. Let's see what you got. 6. On accuracy. You're so good at this, Caligos. Okay. Huh. Well, now I almost don't want to feed you this, because if you die, I'll be really sad. But let's go. A 10. Caligos, you're amazing. Nice. Good job, bud. You, you ran into that cave, you found 2 bugs and a sword, and nothing stopped you from living your best life. That's great. Wow, that's really funny, actually. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, huh. Interesting. Okay. I um I haven't really crafted anything. Oh. I don't know if Solgam is gonna go out again. He's got some nasty little. Oh wait, hoarder. Oh, traumatized. Oh, I might have forgot about that. Uh. Okay, yeah, I do need to do that actually. So, one thing needs to be archived. How about we archive? Well, let's actually I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna grab 2 basic hides because I would rather have that. And I think I will just kind of get rid of this guy. Let's just put these back there. Give that a shuffle. I think I can do that. There you go. All right, good, good. Yeah, okay, so that was to pay for this. I would like to maybe get what? Anxiety. What's this? Priority token. Okay. All right. Craze and thrill seeker. I think I would like to get rid of traumatized if I could. So that might be trepanning, which is dangerous. Um, is that the only way to do it? I guess bloodletting does it as well, right? I thought that was another way to do it. Guess not. Okay. Yeah, just trepanation or bloodletting. I really thought that was another way to do it. Okay. Huh. Well. Um. Yeah. So it's probably trepanation. All right. Let's try and trepanate New Dan here. A 3. That's going to be relief, cure 1 disorder. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Okay. You're no longer traumatized, bud. You're fine. Um. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm not sure what I was doing here. I always come back and I'm like, who was playing? Who did this? That's what I always think because I'm always confused about like why would anybody make that choice? And then I'm like, man, whoever was doing this was pretty out there. And then it was me. It was just me. So I do have to archive one of those. I think I'm going to maybe do. Oh, 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 oh. The servers are gone into maintenance mode. All right. Well, that's totally fine. Um, okay. I guess we'll just wait and see when they come back. All right. Well, that happens sometimes. We don't worry about that. Um, yeah. Well, then I think I'm just gonna. I guess we're just gonna wait for them to come back. That's fine. Sometimes servers need a break, or they need a little minute to get their life together. Great. Well, that'll give me more time to consider what I need to do. So, we'll probably be back soon. I think I'm just gonna pause the recording. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we'll see what happens. This is gonna be instantaneous for you due to the, magic of the internet, I guess. I'll see you soon. Whoa, boom, looks like we're back. That was a really fast hotfix. Dark Architect is working out there. I think it was probably honestly less than like 15 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can get back in and everything's where it's supposed to be, though. That'll be the real test. I assume it will be. I assume it. All right. Get a little drink here. It's important to stay hydrated. If you're watching this. Oh, okay. Yep, we're good, I think. I think we're good. Oh, we're in it. We're in it. In like Flynn here. Can't stop us. Maybe. Maybe? Oh, yes. Let's go. Okay. This is a side of Guru that you don't typically get to see. The walk into the room. What's going on over there? I don't know what's going on over there. Okay. Um, my shelves are open. I don't know what all those are. Okay. Um, well, I think everything's good. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forget what I was doing. Didn't we? We had just cured them of this. I believe that I was. Oh yeah, okay, I'm with it. I was thinking about either auguring. Monster Panic sucks. Actually, no, Monster Panic's fine. I mean, it's like a little bit annoying, but it's fine. I'm a little amazed that I have no weapon specialization. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I lost it. I think I did. I think. I don't remember. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking about sending another brave. Wait, does this make a whole picture? Oh my gosh, it does. Right? Well, kind of. Not really. No, not really. Like a little bit. I guess it kind of does. Try to line it up completely. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's just try. All right. Well, I think that like probably. Well, anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was thinking about sending somebody into here to just get two endeavors back, right? Because I would spend one. Oh, I would just get one back because they didn't die during the showdown phase. All right. Well, that's probably not as worth it. All right, then I think I'm gonna augury from Solgrim. Let's see if we can get either. Let's see what we can do. All right, that's perfect. Wow, that's actually really good. All right. Um, yeah, because 2 goes to 3, and I still have to destroy something, which is fine. Um, I think I'm gonna get rid of this curious hand. All right, and now we get to do the white secret. I don't know if we've done this before. I have a vague memory of maybe doing it, but I can't remember if that was white speaker. Okay. Oh no, I think we've done this before. This looks familiar. She does not look like a nice lady. You got a lot of blood going on. Okay. White secret. A dream buried deep in memory suddenly surfaces. You feel her hot breath bathing your ear, hissing whispers. She had come to you bearing the secrets of the world you had merely forgotten until now. Your brain swells and you scream out in pain, suffer the lunacy brain trauma, and remember the story. Okay, we'll remember the story and then we'll not forget to give ourselves lunacy, whatever that does. Okay, Solgum, a 4. All right, so we gain the story of the survivor. Gain Quixotic, and when I gain insanity, I can gain an equal amount of survival. Okay, you remember the story of a smart young girl that, despite all odds, constantly outwitted the superior beings she encountered. You also recall that her own vanity led to her death. I don't know what this means. Oh, this just allows me to get one of these two. Okay, I see. I see, because it would be this, but it would port me into this. Okay. Well, I got the worst outcome, which is fine. But I do gain Quixotic, which is actually an interesting one. And that lets me get rid of something else. Quixotic's actually not bad. So, binge eating, kind of annoying. Squeamish, eh. Monster panic, not great. I think I'm gonna get rid of binge eating actually, because I find binge eating to be pretty annoying. Even though I think maybe I didn't binge eat correctly, I'm not sure. Maybe I probably should have eaten something, but and I gain peerless. Okay, so when I gain insanity, I gain an equal amount of survival. Okay, so that's pretty good. Peerless. Uh, the peerless Solgan. Okay. Well, I think that was a really good use of one endeavor. Okay, and now the question is, what am I doing with my final endeavor? And then how am I spending all these resources? I would normally be like a little bit bummed to take this person, but like they're actually not bad. I mean, they may totally die to the butcher, which would be a little sad. Hmm. Broken arm, broken hip, broken rib. I don't think I have any of those. Sharp note, you dropped dead. That's kind of funny. Okay. Um, okay, let's ask ourselves. Okay. What does the butcher do when he kills us? Does he get rid of all our resources? Of course, probably. Yeah, all resources are lost. Okay. All right. So we're very incentivized to use everything, which I don't think we can do now. That being said, building this seems good because that's going to be 3 scrap, 6 bone. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I will do that. We will build a blacksmith. You need to go over there. Okay, blacksmith built. Now I can't convert any of these hides to leather, which would have been ideal. And I also can't scrap smelt. So I think I probably didn't do this very well, if we're going to be honest. Okay. All right. Let's just put these back. Do this the slowest possible way. One, two, three. I can't even make the hours ring because it takes 5. Yeah, I don't think that I use my resources very well here. I think I'm going to end up wasting a lot of resources, actually. That's pretty unfortunate. Yeah. I need more endeavors. I just needed more endeavors. Or maybe I needed 10. This is probably not worth it. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Uh, I'm going to make the cat eye circlet. Because I don't know why I wouldn't. I could lose the one that I have. Perfect organ, perfect bone. What can I do with that? Perfect bone and a leather. I don't have that. Okay. Perfect bone. Times 3 scrap and hide. Okay. Let's reduce this down to 3. Get rid of this hide. And the perfect bone. And I'll make another Zambado. Zanbado even. Okay. Zambado. Hmm. Perfect organ and a scrap. Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, I didn't do this very well. So that's another what? Another lantern? Scrap lantern? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, but I'm not super duper jazzed about how this is going. Because I'm just kind of doing whatever. Like whatever I can with the resources, which is probably not the best use of them. Certainly not, right? Uh, yeah, I guess I'll use 2 more scrap here. And was it an organ? Yeah. Okay. Just make a rebar. Haven't had one before. Maybe it'll be useful. Maybe, probably not, but it's fine. Okay. I guess I'll just put all this stuff into storage. Or maybe I'll look at it and decide to do something with it, but I don't think there's that much I can do with it. Uh, fresh acanthus? Okay, yeah, I have literally all the fresh acanthus I could possibly ever have. Oh, I have so many. All right. So let's clean up a little bit. What's going on here? Get out of there. You're blocking everything. Let's get all these tokens. Doot, doot. Okay, there we go. And put them all in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. I don't I don't think that I beat the butcher, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, so I don't need the bone sickle because I'm not going on a hunt. I don't need that because I'm not going on a hunt. Mm, I should have the harp, right? Did I lose my harp? What happened to my whisker harp? Can you show me where it is? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I was like, I thought I had a harp. And I did. I don't need the scavenger kit. Okay. All right. Oh, hemophobia. That's annoying. What was the one that I got rid of here? That one's also quite bad, so I guess it's fine. All right. Huh. So probably my best, let's do this. Let's say these are probably my best weapons. Maybe like let's work backwards. I think I do want to put another bandages. Maybe. So I'll just reduce this down to that. I'll say bandages. There we go. Flip it. Thank you. Okay. Just in case, just in case. I don't need this bone pickaxe. Yeah, okay. So, all right. We're not gonna be Lucky Charm building, right? Because he's got like absolutely no critical areas. I don't think we're gonna be Lion Qatar beasting. So that means if we're taking this, well, if we're taking club, Quixotic, one survival, one strength, club. I don't really have any good clubs. Unless I want to spend three, do I have three? I don't have three. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay. Three strength, three strength. King step. Ooh, three strength. Guitar, Kalia. Alright, you might be in. I don't think I can give you. But three strength on a guitar is not bad. And we probably just swap these around. Well, let's actually do this. Let's unassign survivor, unassign sheet. Let's move these off. Unassign survivor, unassign sheet. Okay. So the reality is that the guitar stuff probably comes over here. And this goes over here. Now it does give me +1 speed, which is probably not super great. But it's okay, because it gives me +2 strength. So now I'm at like, I don't know, a bunch of strength here. Grab sword, can probably come over here safely. Alright. Is there any way for me to activate that and get +1 movement? Zimbato has the up. Okay, so I could like, wait, no, you need that, right? Yeah. Unless I was gonna give, no, because the axes are definitely gonna go here, because he has the axe specialization. Sword, axe. Man, so tough. So tough. Like, I do know that I probably want one person surging. The additional strength over here is probably useful. Okay, that would turn on the scrap lantern. Oh, I have to take Caligos. Right. Right. I do have to take Caligos if I can. Don't I? I do. Interesting. Okay. Alright, are swords or axes better? I think that's where we're getting to. Let's find the sword specialization. Sword. Okay. Let's just get right down to it. I think that's what the question is coming down to ultimately. Is this character or this character better? What does anxiety do? Start with priority. That when your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the hit location, selected location again. Okay. So, all right. So there's a couple questions here. There's a couple questions here. I think Solgum might not go. Oh, he's got +1 speed though. Brain damage. I need a right? Is that correct? Right green? Right green seems tough to land. Lion skin cloak. What the heck? Let's look at this thing. That's awful. We're not making that. Zimbardo, of course. Of course, Zimbardo would work. Right? Zimbardo. Where's my Zimbardo? I have several of them. Because then I could do that. Yeah, but I really don't want to be swinging a lot, I don't think. Dang, this game's so hard. I'm trying to determine if I even... I just don't know. Like, maybe it's just this. This guy's no insanity. So what can gain me insanity? On departure. I need insanity. Where's that hissing cockroach? I think I'm gonna have to eat this. Lose all survival. Gain 2d10 insanity. I think you're eating this hissing cockroach, bud. Alright. So 2d10 insanity. That is a lot of insanity. 19 insanity. Okay. Alright, we fixed the insanity problem. We're totally good on insanity now. So is sword or axe better? Alright. Here's what I can say. Is I think that the sword that I have is better than the axe. Right? Like, I think that's fair to say. Yeah, I think that the sword that I have is better than the axe. So then maybe this guy comes out. Oh, nope, not you. Maybe you come in. And I give you this. And now I have my axe specialization, my sword specialization. You take the sword. You're going to use the Zimbardo. I need a red down? It's impossible. I could probably make it with a scrap dagger. Red down scrap dagger? Okay. I'm okay with this. That's my last of that, and that's the last of that. Okay. And we get scrap dagger. Scrap dagger. Yes, please. Put it right there. You can take that. These are some weird gears. Okay. You're gonna be hitting with a Zombato. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the shield, I guess. Uh... Red and blue. Do I have a blue down? Yeah, earrings? Okay. Left the grease somewhere. Goes here. Can I make this work in a different way? This comes here. This comes here. This comes here. Nope, doesn't work that way. This comes here. But it's only if I... that might not be worth it. Moving that one, right? That might not be worth it. I might not care about that as much as getting +1 evasion. Yeah, what if this moved here? That moved there. That moved there. Then I'd have 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay, this is good. Hold on, we're on to something. We're cooking. These come out. This goes here. That goes there, that goes there, and this goes here. That gives me my +1 strength, but I don't gain savage, which I think I'm okay with. Maybe? Yeah, that's fine. I don't need savage. Wait, what's a savage do? Oh, maybe I... Let's see. If you critically wound, cause 1 additional wound. Oh, right. But that's not devastating. What's devastating? I thought that was what devastating's effect was. It just inflicts. Okay, so savage is only on crit. Okay, got it. Well, I'm not gonna be critting, so I don't care about that, but I do care about the strength. And this gives me the 2 evasion, so I think that's best. Okay. Alright, I think we're getting close. Maybe give you the circlet. And this thing? Uh... Uh, I think I need to try and get some band-aids in. Let's think about that. Okay. Yeah, I think bandages probably would be a good move. I don't know what I drop to potentially get rid of them. Maybe I don't need this harp. I feel like I took the harp last time and it didn't do anything. Is +1 movement worth it? What is the speed? Or the movement? UTCHER. Okay, alright. I can type. My mic is right in front of my keyboard. Alright, so don't give me that. Flip this. Yeah, here we go. Just 5 movement. So 6 movement is actually a pretty good, pretty big deal because it means that I can outrun the butcher. It's a pretty big deal actually. +1 accuracy. All right. Whatever. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna do it. Okay, let's set up our boards. I have uh, a couple ways to. Is there not a better way to do this? This white line set is just so difficult to use. So incredibly difficult. Solgan? Got the shield and the phoenix set. What do we got here? A sword and that set. Maybe I can gain the intimacy mail. Oh, come here. There you go. And you are leather. Let me just grab both of these. I mean that's kind of an axe, so sure. Okay, let's reset our injuries. Confirm. Reset injuries. Confirm. Oh, not send to inventory. Reset injuries. Confirm. And reset injuries. Confirm. Okay, and let's give our shrine bonus to everybody. Eight. Wow, I think this is like the most armor I've ever had. It's a lot of armor. And four. Four is not that much armor, actually. Okay. I think this is it. What's Monster Panic again? Yeah, that's right. Double. Eh. thinking about maybe switching out New Dan. Just because, man, hemophobia. Rough. Alright, let's grab the butcher miniature. Set up a showdown, level 3. Let's go. I hope it clears the board and everything correctly. Yeah, nice, nice. Are the lion cards still under there? No, that was a fluke. Okay, cool. Ah, invincible, huh? How much health do you got there, bud? Wow, that's a lot of health. There's no way we win this. Okay. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna just have fun with it. He's drawing 3 cards every turn. Alright. This is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. What's this? It gives me skull. Some insanity. Okay. I need to do all my departure and arrival. So we have 9 survival limit now. Boop. Alright. And how many departing do I get? I get 1, 2, 3. I think I get 1 more somewhere else. I thought I was 4 departing. Yeah, 4. Okay, so I get 4 for departing. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 4 and 3 is 7. Everybody gets 7, and my max is 9. So if you get at least 2 more, you're going to max. Okay, so that's 9 survival. Okay. You already had, so you're also max of 9 survival. You're going to go to a max of 9 survival. And you're also going to a max of 9 survival. You do not gain any arrival. You get 1, 2, 2 more insanity, going to 12. You are quixotic, so you get a strength token. Grab 2 of these, because I think I have 2 quixotics actually. I guess I don't. I thought I did. Archive that. Okay, quixotic, and then you do gain an evasion token. Okay. On arrival, you gain +3 insanity, taking you to 18. And on arrival, when on departure, so you're at 21. Okay. Okay. It's just occurred to me that nobody has a dried acanthus. So that's interesting. That's fine. Oh, this is really useless with steel sword because I'm only ever going to hit once, right? Huh. You know what? That might be enough for me to say any one of these other survivors would be better. King's Step. think I'm actually going to switch this to Barty. Yeah, I'm going to get the strength token. Well, maybe I'll just switch it to somebody else. Kind of like a nobody. Like Philip. But then he won't have any insanity. Alright. Let's go. It's fine. You gain 3 insanity. You're going to 9 survival. It's fine. Yeah. Because, I mean, the sword skill does nothing. Alright. I think we've done everything that we can do. Peerless here. So start there. And then, oh wait, I need to unassign the sheet, assign that, do that. Reset injuries, confirm, and clock this up to 4 from Shrine. Okay. Alright, I think we're good now. Wait, but Barty is... Barthelius, okay, yeah. So I need to unassign the survivor, because this has always been Barty. Okay. This is Caligos, so you can go there, Caligos. And Calia. Barty. Yeah, I think it's fine. And it doesn't matter where this goes. I don't think I'm going to use it, but we'll see. Okay. When we return, we will start the showdown with the level 3 Butcher, and that will lead us into our very last kind of hunt showdown cycle before we actually get to the Watcher. So, that was very long. You know, I apologize. I'm still trying to wrap my head around a lot of these synergies and what's good and what's not, but I appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed that, and I can't wait to see this fight. So I hope that you'll return, and until then, I am the Dungeon Guru, and you should stay safe down there.